Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with the PickDawgz soccer crew, Goran, Jack, and Kirk. Thank you for joining us here for another long form video with, I believe, 12 games for Sunday, December 8th. We got some interesting matchup in this video as well. Saturday was busy. Sunday is pretty much the same. Monday will be a little lighter, but then, guys, 9 games in the Champions League on Tuesday, 9 games on Wednesday. So now is the time to get on those long-term passes. As far as our premium picks go, you can get a daily pass, 3-day pass, 7-day pass, or better yet, put all three of us together in that 7-day pass, guys. You're getting NBA, you're getting NFL, you're getting college basketball, college football, you're getting a lot of soccer from all of us, and that's a lot of premium picks, guys. A lot of money to be made. So get on board and let us help you win some money. Now, let's get the show on the road. Jack, we are going to kick it off with the EPL as we usually do. Fulham and Arsenal are facing off. Arsenal coming off of a win against Manchester United 2-0. Even though they had a horrible first half, they were able to get the win.
Yeah, look, I want to start off actually by saying I really like Kirk's pick in this one. I think the only thing that concerns me with Arsenal is I actually don't remember the last time that they've played a whole game and dominated the whole game. They go through really rough patches at points in games, whether it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or so on. But the good thing for them is they always just manage to get over the line one way or another at the final whistle. So I think Arsenal money line here is arguably one of the best like money line prices across this weekend. Yes, it's at -167, but honestly, this could be -300. I still take it with the way Arsenal look right now.
Yeah, Arsenal is in a situation where they can't really afford to rest any players, and luckily for them, the Champions League match they have next week is at home against Monaco. So, and I'm not saying that Monaco is a bad team or anything like that, but Arsenal should be dominating that match and get a 3-point game in the Champions League as well. But they have to get through this one first. And I do like them on the money line as well. I will join you on that one, Jack, and I will take them on the money line. But Kirk, you are a little bit braver than us in this one.
Yeah, I just don't like the price. So I went for a little bit more value. I'm with Arsenal to win both halves at plus 350. I could see them winning each half 1-0, 2-1 maybe. Yeah, it's not really love with the money line, but not really in love with this picks either. So it's just a lean here.
Now, for our next game in the EPL, we have Ipswich and Bournemouth facing off. Ipswich plus 240 underdogs at home. They have been pretty much horrible this season. There has been some signs of life in that attacking, and they're still in the relegation zone. Only 13 scored goals in 14 games, Kirk. While Bournemouth, to the other side, actually has been doing quite solid in that attacking end, but on the road, they're not the same as they are at home. Do we expect Ipswich to try and do something at home in this one?
Um, well, they probably should try to do something, considering they probably want to stay in the Premier League. But Bournemouth was always going to be Tottenham. There was no if, ands, or buts in that game. But Ipswich at home has been a lot better than Ipswich on the road. I think this is a little bit of a letdown spot here for Bournemouth. I'm going to go with the draw here, plus 260.
How about you, Jack?
Yeah, just give me the under here. Leicester. Ipswich are just clawing for points right now. They are in a really messy spot, and if you want to stay in the Premier League, you have to pick up points at home because you pretty much write off your road games. So I could see them playing a bit like Union Berlin this season, trying to keep the ball out of their own net rather than prioritizing putting the ball in the opponent. So give me the under in this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with both teams to score in this one. I think that Ipswich could potentially do something, maybe go for point or something like that, but I don't think that they can keep a clean sheet. Their defense has been so inconsistent, and Bournemouth doing a decent job in that attacking end the season once again. So I'm going with both teams to score. Now, speaking of Leicester, Jack, they are hosting Brighton in the next matchup. They are coming off of a big win. They've beaten West Ham 3-1 at home. It was a win they needed to snap that negative streak they were on. But then again, Brighton is coming off of a disappointing game against Fulham, and this was a matchup where we've seen a lot of goals. We've seen both teams scoring in 6 of the last 6 games, over 2.5, and hit 5 in the last 6 games between these two teams.
Yeah, my pick in this one, it's more of like a parlay builder. It's not really close to an even money pick or anything like that. This is just purely to add to a parlay, to be honest, with the price. But Brighton are one of just 2 teams in the Premier League to not have a draw at half time in their road games this season in the Premier League. So I think taking Brighton or Leicester on the double chance in the first half is the play for me here.
Yeah, Brighton is sitting pretty high in the standings right now in that 5th place with 23 points, Kirk. They are averaging about a goal and a half scored on their own, but they're also conceding about a goal and a half. While Leicester on the other side, 9 goals in 7 home games, 10 conceded goals in 7 home games. But that win against West Ham just a few days ago could definitely be a nice confidence boost for them.
Yeah, I told you Fulham would beat Brighton. Come
Yes,
on,
you did.
Goran. It was the spot, Goran. I gotta teach you the spots. It
Okay.
was the spot. But anyways, I'm here with both teams scoring over 2.5. Brighton probably win this one 2-1. Maybe Leicester win it 2-1, maybe 2-2. But both teams are scoring over 2.5 at -136 for me.
And I agree with you on this one, Kirk. I'm going to go with both teams to score in over 2.5 as well. It's -136. I do expect that price to go up to -150, -155 as we get closer to the game. So I would snag that as soon as possible. Now that's it for the EPL, everyone. Moving on to La Liga. Leganes and Real Sociedad are facing off, and I'm going to kick this one off. I didn't think about this one too much, guys. I simply am going with the better team, even though that better team is on the road. I'm taking Sociedad on the money line, Kirk.
Yeah, I agree. Probably like another 1-0 Sociedad win. Maybe 2-0, but I'm on Sociedad money line as well, -110.
Jack, you are going with the first half total, and I'm always scared about taking under zero point 0.5 in the first half like you did. But if there's a game on the slate where we can expect that, this was definitely it.
Well, yeah. Look, I'll start off by saying if you're a person who likes to bet when there's like trends or streaks or anything like that, if you're taking Sociedad to win, well, the last 11 wins in the La Liga have been 1-0, which is like a crazy streak, like absolutely crazy. So basically, every game that they've conceded, they haven't managed to win. So for me, I'm staying away from that. Don't like it. I don't mind the Sociedad money line, but I just think that streak is bound to come to an end at some point soon. I'm taking the under 0.5 goals in the first half, purely because Sociedad's road games this season, they've had 7 games, only 6 goals total in those 7 games. So I'm just going to push this a little bit under 0.5 in the first half at plus money.
Kubo
Well,
scores in the 43rd minute.
It's a disaster if that's the case. Thank you for that.
same as the pick that I had on Inter and Parma the other day. Inter was up 3-0, 91st minute. They score an own goal and they win the game 3-1. So that Jack and you could hit your free picks and I lose mine. So it's quite unfortunate when
It
stuff
was
like
the
that
spot.
happens.
It was the spot.
Ah,
It
fuck
was the
off.
spot.
It was not.
Darmian was always going to put that in the back of his own net.
Yeah, he's an idiot. The next matchup in La Liga, guys, that we have is Bilbao and Villarreal, and this one should be very interesting and fun. We have two neighboring teams in the standings. Kirk, Bilbao in fourth with 29, Villarreal in fifth with 26. Of course, Bilbao has been more solid defensively this season, and they are among the best home teams in the league with only 7 conceded goals. But Villarreal on the road is actually one of the best teams in the league as well. So this one, I think this one could be tough.
I don't agree. I think Bilbao's still the most underrated team in this league. I don't know if I've said that, but I think they are. They've been really good at home. Villarreal, yes, they score, they concede, but Bilbao does not concede. So I think Bilbao wins this one 3-1, 2-0, 2-1. There's just no way I see Bilbao lose or not getting all 3 points from this one at home.
Yeah, I mean Bilbao at home, one of the strongest team in the league. That's a fact. They haven't lost any of their last 10 games, and Villarreal's form has been a little bit sloppy as they haven't beaten anyone in their last 3 games. They've been conceding a lot of goals as well. But I don't know. This one just seems like a draw to me personally. I'm gonna go with the draw at plus 280 in this one, but looks like Jack that you're agreeing with Kirk on this one.
Yeah, I just think you have to ride the Bilbao wave at home right now. Second best team in the league at home. Villarreal, I think they're third best in the league on the road. So look, I'm not saying this is going to be a clean sweep for Bilbao, but I see them getting over the finish line with more goals scored. I think it's also notable to say like Bilbao haven't had the most goals in their games recently, but they have been winning. The second in the La Liga in their last 5 games as well. So yeah, they're doing something right. I just hope they continue to do it in this game.
They
We'll
will.
s- we'll see how this one's gonna go, guys. The only way we all lose this pick is if Villarreal wins on the road. That would certainly be something, but hopefully at least one of us hits this
Two
free
of us
pick.
will hit. Don't worry.
We'll see about that. The last game in La Liga is between Osasuna and Alaves, and I think this is also one of the games where we all agree. Osasuna has been pretty much a goal scoring machine this season for some reason. They've scored 20 goals in 50 games, conceded 23. But then again, Alaves on the other side is not a good defensive team, Jack.
No, they're not good defensively. 17 goals on the road conceded this season in 8 games. That is horrible. Certainly not the form that you want when you want to be picking up points here and there on the road and maybe even a win. And they're in a lot of trouble right now. Osasuna at home, looking very good in the top 5 for home form. So give me Osasuna here at home to get the job done.
Yeah, not just they are in the top 5 in the home form. They're also seventh overall with only like 2 or 3 points behind the top 5, and they are playing pretty well right now. So I'm also taking Osasuna on the money line.
Plus money, Osasuna. That's all you need to know.
There you have it, guys. For our next game, we are moving to Serie A, Fiorentina and Cagliari. And Kirk, is Fiorentina one of those teams right now where we have to just keep riding them until they lose a game because they look absolutely stunning this season? De Gea on goal has been magnificent once again. He's been reminding us from his best days at Manchester United. And honestly, I couldn't believe that this guy was a free agent for so long.
Honestly, I don't get why people like this Fiorentina team. I think they are god awful. I don't think they're a
Why?
good team. I don't think they're a good team. I mean, it's just not. It's just something doesn't sit with me in this team. I
What's the
don't think this
definition
team
of a
is
good team in your mind?
one that can win convincingly and consistently.
So 27 scored goals and 10 conceded goals in 13 games and 28 points with only one loss is not a good team for you?
Not convinced yet. Show me it against some better teams. I think this is a game where I do see the under though. Maybe Fiorentina 1-0. I mean, Kylery, I can't really back in this one, but I'm on the under 2.5 at plus 128. I just don't see many goals here, as Fiorentina has been good defensively.
Jack?
Yeah, Fiorentina pretty solid defensively. Cagliari not so much. Give me the -1 with Fiorentina here. I think they at least win this game. Hopefully they win by 2.
Yeah, I will take that as well at minus 124. A bit of a worse price than Jack's, but still, in my opinion, very much worth taking. Venezia and Como, another matchup in Serie A between two teams in a pretty bad form. Two teams have been hit with a lot of injuries or suspensions as well. But this is a game where both teams simply have to go for the win. They are pretty much direct competitors to stay above the relegation zone and to stay in Serie A. Como has been a little bit more convincing this season, but not by much, Jack.
Yeah, I just see goals here. Both teams have been involved in a big goal scoring game. in their respective road and home games. So I'm taking the over in this one. Give me over 2.5 at plus money. I think this is one of the best over 2.5s on this whole weekend.
What do you like in this one, Kirk?
Yeah, I have the over 4.5 at plus 610. It's gonna be a lot of goals. 3-2, either way. 4-3, 5-4. I don't know how this is plus 610. I don't know how the over 2.5 is plus 100. That should be like minus 250 in my opinion. So everything is just juiced in the wrong way here. So you're getting value. Go with the over 4.5.
Look, could I see the over 2.5? Most definitely. I agree with you on that. I don't know why is that plus 100 in game like this. Uh, over 4.5. I don't know.
I'll text you in the 31st minute when it's 3-2.
Hey, I'll be waiting for that text.
You'll
I'm
be
gonna go
waiting
with.
a whole lifetime.
I'm gonna go with both teams to score in this one, minus 139. I don't think that's a bad pick at all. I honestly think we could see some goals in this one. That's why I'm going with both teams to score. I'm not sure why the books don't, but I think this might be a good one to take the over on. So that's it for Serie A. Wolfsburg and Mainz is the next one. Kirk, Wolfsburg plus 104 at home to Mainz, who has been doing a decent job, but then Mainz on the road and Mainz at home are two different teams.
Yeah, Mainz are in good form. No doubting that. But this is my favorite pick maybe in all of December so far. It's just a situation where Mainz are on the road. Wolfsburg need to pick up a win here. We're getting them at plus money, which is just criminal. Absolutely criminal. They should be minus 30 at least in this game. So give me Wolfsburg on the money line. They're going to win this game 3-1 if I had to say.
Yeah, Wolfsburg is on a pretty good run right now. They won four straight, kept a couple of clean sheets, scored at least three goals in three of those four games as well. Mainz on the other side, not a bad form either. They are also on a three-game winning streak, and they've kept two clean sheets in a row in their last two Bundesliga games. But I honestly can't see them doing this a third time in a row. So I'm also gonna take Wolfsburg on the money line plus 104, Jack.
Yeah, sorry guys, I have to disagree with you here. And I
I'm
had to
glad you
switch
do.
out. I had to put the phone back on charge, so audio may be a bit different. But Wolfsburg, they are not the same team at home as they are on the road. I think they're second in the Bundesliga for road games, but they're 14th out of 18 at home. 5 points from 6 home games this season is not great. So mine's on the road. They're significantly better. 11 points from 5 games on the road. So I have to take the double chance here. Could this be a draw? Very easily.
How much you want to put on
I
it?
actually arguably think mine's winning this game is more likely than Wolfsburg. So I'll take the double chance.
How much you want to put on it?
20. We can go 20 again if you want. We can double chance. I can, if you're giving me the double chance.
500?
40.
A
Lags.
grand?
I'm not putting 1K on it. That goes out of my bankroll.
Fair enough. $40 it is.
All right, let's go. I'll write it down.
All right, you write it down. Just send me the PayPal before writing it down because there's just
Yeah.
this is my favorite pick literally of the whole Bundesliga season so far.
All right, and then we have another bet going on, guys. We'll see how this one's gonna go. But the second game in Bundesliga, Hoffenheim and Freiburg, and honestly, I'm shocked. Why is the over 2.5 at minus 140 in this one, Kirk?
I'm not that shocked here to be honest. Hoffenheim have been letting us down with goals a lot recently. But with that being said, we do know what Hoffenheim are typically. So it's like you're a bookmaker, you gotta like do all this stupid shit, and then you get to minus 143 somehow. Whatever. Anyways, I'm here with both teams to score in the first half of plus 260. I do see goals in this one. I hope Hoffenheim get back to their 4-3 types of games, especially in this one, so this hits.
Yeah, Hoffenheim is missing like one, two, three, six, 9 players for this game, at least for now. We'll see if that's going to change. But they've been conceding a lot over the last couple of weeks. So, I mean, we simply have to go with the over 2.5. I'm getting it at minus 143, Jack.
Yeah, I think I'm getting it slightly better. Look, Hoffenheim at home, the last 5 games, 4 of them have gone over 2.5. Some of them by a mile. So yeah, I have to take the over 2.5 here.
Off to the French League One and Kirk's favorite team, we have Nantes and Rennes facing off. Nantes slight underdogs at home at plus 205 to Rennes. But if I'm looking at this game, I just can't see either side keeping a clean sheet. So I'm taking both teams to score, Kirk.
I was hoping one of you would take Ren. I was really hoping one of you would take Ren. Yeah, Nantes played PSG well. Can't complain, but they got the job done. Got them on the double chance. Who's up next? My other team, Auxerre. Got them on the double chance. I mean, just money making machines, these two teams. Nantes at home to win either half at plus money, like books. Like, you've been eating too much in this league, or like, what is going on? Your odds are whack in this league right now.
I mean, I could see that happening as Rennes has been absolutely horrendous on the road with only 4 scored goals and still winless after 6 games away, 1 draw and 5 losses. Defensively, a big mess. So I could see not getting a win out of this one, yes, but not by keeping a clean sheet, Jack.
Yeah, just a note about Rennes as well. They're averaging 3 goals a game in their road games. Not for them, just in total. However, can I trust a team like Nantes to go and score 3 goals on their own? Probably not. And with Rennes scoring only 4 goals on the road this season, I just have to lean to the under on this one. I just can't see this one being a goal fest at all.
And the last pick of this video, guys, another matchup in the French League One. Saint-Etienne and Marseille are facing off. Marseille actually at the top of of the league standings when playing on the road. 6 wins, 1 loss, 21 scored goals in 7 games, and 7 conceded goals in 7 games. While Saint-Etienne actually has been quite solid at home, at least defensively, with only 5 conceded goals. But you know what? They are going to have a hard time stopping Marseille here, Jack.
Yeah, coming into this game with pretty much the same logic as the Fiorentina one. I think Marseille. Hopefully it's by 2. I think it's tremendous value, plus 200 for the -1 with Marseille here. Yes, I know Saint Etienne are pretty solid in defence at home, but this is Marseille, who have scored 21 in 7 games on the road. So I'm taking Marseille with that -1.
What are you taking in this one, Kirk?
I knew both of you would be on Marseille in this one. I know it. It's just like it just was like so square. It was so square. I knew you guys would fall into it. I wanted to go with Saint Etienne on the double chance, but I could see a world where Marseille wins 2-1. I could. Is it likely? Probably like 3% chance, but I'm going with the over 2.5 at -146. I think Saint Etienne can win this one 2-1, if not 3-0. So I'm going with the over 2.5. But there is that 3% chance where Marseille does win 2-1. So that's why I went with the over 2.5.
That's such a cop out. That's such a cop out.
Where are you? Like, I know you just woke up, so I'm gonna forgive you this stupid numbers, but come on.
Who's the number one person in the French league out of us three? Me.
Right,
Thank
I'm
you.
just saying here, Kurt, I'm just saying, if you think Marseille have a 3% chance to win this game, then why are you not?
2-1.
He froze
We
again, I
lost
guess.
him.
We
Thank
lost
God.
him.
They knew he was saying something stupid.
Good thing we are at the end of this video, guys. Thank you for joining us here once again. Have a great day, everyone. Check out the rest of the free picks. Check out our premium picks. And as usual, feel free to leave a comment. And of course, stay tuned for more free picks coming up soon.